As I've been working back here in the water garden today, I have realized how much the rain has just blown everything up back here, in addition to the fact that we've had so much going on here and so much growth and things to do in the other areas, and I have neglected the maintenance back here a bit, quite a bit. And actually, one of the things that we have to manage the most on this site is the overgrowth of honeysuckle. One minute you see it as a sapling in the ground, and the next minute it's a full tree, like a full tree. So half of this that's over here right now on top of the pile from when I took care of that whole huge branch is honeysuckle. And although, ouch, I just had a bug that flew in my eye. Can be somewhat unpleasant. But actually, although honeysuckle is wonderful medicinally, and I also will cook with it as well, it really likes to take over, especially in these kind of woodland type settings or anywhere near water. And so it's important to trim it back or take it out or maintain it, because what it does is it will encroach on things and smother things out. Now, this beautiful Nandina that's right here was totally being encroached by a honeysuckle that had turned into a tree that was twice the size of it. I've cut it all out. Part of it's in that pile, some of it's here. It was hiding a lot of the pond area, which you see that exposed right now. So this whole area was kind of filled up. All of this grass, the ribbon grass underneath of here, it was being hidden. It was kind of shadowing out this Vitex, which is one of my most favorite plants. It has these nice electric blue blooms on it, but it had started to not even leaf out. So it's now leafing out. We now have sun. We had to also cut back a lot of the thick branches on this willow right here that were blocking. That's right, which I had cut all the way down to the midsection last year, and it's just grown up. It's a beautiful tree, but willows of any variety, they love to just spread themselves out. And then we have this fringe tree right here, which was, the back of it was being encroached by a honeysuckle that I took out here. Although we did get some blooms, the very fragrant blooms on this, it still was being encroached. So now the nice filtered light is coming through here. It was totally just a very thick canopy. This honeysuckle right here, it thinks it's going to stay, but I'm going to be taking it out as well. So the ones that I've taken out have been much bigger than this particular one right here. So this is just something that, you know, and again, you know, this is a chemical-free natural site. We don't use any pesticides. We don't use any kind of chemical stuff. We use all natural things as much as possible, rather than killing the plants. If we have to take some of them out, we dig them out, we repurpose them, let them break down, use them for firewood, chip it up so it can be used for wood chip mulch. So it all gets cycled back into the space. But you do have to do some maintenance, or otherwise you're going to just have a completely, it's just going to make it really, really dense and just deaden out the existing plants. So yeah, I just wanted to share that because, like I said, this whole space in here was all overcast with all honeysuckle. And again, once I get this one out, it's going to open up this space, and also so you can see more directly into the larger pond here. Because the nice thing is there's sides of the pond where you have a little more sun and sides where you have a little more shade, which is good for all the life that's in here. So I'm going to take this one out that's in front of us right now, and we're going to let this pile over here, back here, to slowly just dry out and kind of tamp down, and then we'll eventually burn it. We have some kindling in the wheelbarrow and some other small kindling on the ground. So we have those three piles that are separated. But just this area, it's just opened things up tremendously. And again, it was all honeysuckle.